Hey y'all, Shell here. Okay, so I know that everybody knows that I have a rooster that lives in the house. His name is Theodore. But it just dawned on me while doing my chores, which include cleaning his cage, that I have never shown really how he lives, what his life is like. So Theodore is, he's a rooster. He is part of the outside flock. That's where he came from. He is, let's see here, what is today? So he's 36 weeks old. So almost 9 months. 9 months old, almost. When he was 3 weeks old, so 33 weeks ago, he suffered a permanent and near fatal injury to his rectum. It was an attack. 3 of the baby cockerels suffered this same attack. 2 recovered well with no problems, no infections, and live in wonderful homes. Actually, together. Alvin and Simon and Theodore. And they were named after the chipmunks. Theodore was far worse. Theodore never recovered. We've gotten him lots of medical care. He's been on lots of medications. He's never going to recover. They said long ago to put him down. Well, other than his rectum being disfigured and him carrying a permanent yeast infection in his intestines that can't be resolved, and some other deformation in there from a past infection that was worse, he's fine. So I couldn't bring myself to put him down. I couldn't bring myself down to call him, and I couldn't bring myself to put him down. Some people said throw him out in the back and let him free range, and if something gets him, something gets him. I couldn't do that either. Unfortunately, though, he does have to live alone. He can't have a hen. He can't nothing. He can't have anybody because the infection that he carries can be transferred. It's almost like an STD, but it's not. It's an infection. It's a yeast type infection. Anyways, he's a big guy, almost 10 pounds. But his indoor cage is quite small, and it sucks. We hope to get him something new soon. We hope to be able to integrate him outside. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that before the temperatures changed, so he can't be out in the cold very long. And he seems to have a massive amount of anxiety and self-mutilates when he's not near us. So that's a whole nother set of problems. So since I'm doing my chores today and I was just cleaning his cage, which is a nasty process every day, let me show you where he lives and how we clean up after him. Because a lot of people are like, ew, a chicken in the house. This is his little cage. It was actually made for hedgehogs. There's 3 of them, actually. There's only 2 layers there, but there's 3. We have some supplies in the bottom. He doesn't have a heat lamp because he's in the house. He doesn't need it. He's got his little perch there, which he's pretty much outgrown. We need to get him a new one. He's got a stuffed animal that he humps. I just put in fresh bedding. This is the kind of bedding he uses. It's fleece. We take it out as he poops. He's got a lot of his supplies. This is his blankets. We cover him up at night so he's in the dark. He's got his grains. He has his favorite grains, so we take out what he doesn't like. His food is water. We've had to make stuff to where he can't kick him over. Put this there to help. And then this closes. He's also got, you can't see it very well, but this is a ramp. It goes from here to here. He can jump, but we give him a ramp anyway. We have blankets and stuff. So he lays on this side of the bed. Outside this window, he has a coop. He has a small coop that you can see there. That's just his. It'll probably be used as a grow-out coop for chicks later on, but that's his coop to go hang out outside in. And eventually, maybe we can build him something like the other. That's his life. Otherwise, he hangs out with us. We do not put diapers on him because he has a deformed rectum. It's kind of gaping. It's kind of gross. His bowels are usually quite loose. It's really disgusting. And if he was to poop in it, it would just be stuck to him. That baby has had to have so many baths. I'm talking like 2, 3, 4, 5 sometimes a day for so long. He's just now at a point to where he doesn't have to have that every day. Now, he does have episodes where he goes down. We almost lose him sometimes because the infection will get out of control. So we have to be very careful that he doesn't get depressed and start to self-mutilate, because then we almost lose him, which means he doesn't like to be away from the family. That's usually when that happens. So, anyways, after he's taken out of his little sleeping cage there every day, we empty it. I roll all the blankets. Under one layer is a towel, and then fleece blankets across, so it's easy to clean. Them in here into the bathtub, and I wash every single one of those out by hand. All of them. Yuck. But he's worth it. Then there's usually a basket sitting right there. That basket collects what I have rinsed out, wrung out, and then it's washed in the washing machine. Let's go see what he's doing right now, because he's been outside playing in the snow. This is his first time seeing snow, and when I took him outside, he absolutely loved it. He went and he jumped in the snow and started digging and wanting to play. So let's go see what he's doing in the snow. My son's out there with him. He's not allowed out there by himself. So let's go see what Theodore's doing in the snow. And my brother. Let's see what Theo's doing. Where's he at? Oh, he's down there on the other side of the yard. He's not allowed out here by himself because, as you can see, there's a wide open sky, and anything like a hawk or a falcon or an eagle can just come get him. Hi, Theodore! What are you doing, boo-boo? So he's having his playtime outside. It's warm enough. As long as he's attended, he can run around the backyard a bit. Hi, buddy. What are you doing, Pumpkin?
Let's see if we throw a snowball at him.
No, don't you throw a snowball at him. Don't you dare. Come
No,
here, Bubba.
Near him. Throw a snowball near him.
No, throw it off to the side and see if he runs at it. What is that? He don't care.
Let's see if he doesn't expect
He
it.
don't care. Look out for them doggy landmines. He says, I step in my own poop enough. Who cares? He ends up having to have his feet washed like all the time. I'm surprised he's not run to me yet. Oh, there he is. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, he does get sexually frustrated. Look out. There's lots of poop there. Come here. There's lots of big dog poop there. Don't step in it, please. There you go. Good boy. Anyways, he does have, no, you're staying out here. Don't throw that at him. Anyways, I keep trying to talk. He does have, you know, the same frustrations that any male rooster, of course all roosters are male, would have. He doesn't have anyone to breed with, so he does get a little aggressive sometimes. You have to be careful that he, you know, because he will bite. He's the only one of my chickens that will bite.
Other than Bjorn, if he gets mad.
Bjorn doesn't bite.
Unless he gets mad or
So he's just enjoying himself. But that's Theodore. I just wanted to share Theodore with everybody and how he lives. And don't throw any more snow, Aiden.
Are you going to tell people more about later?
My son wants me to tell everybody about everything. But anyways, that's Theodore. That's how Theodore lives. He's the chicken I mentioned in another that hangs out on the brooder while my brother spins. That's his spin bike. Iden Buddy, he comes out with him every time. When he comes in the house, he walks from the laundry room, from the garage here through the laundry room, and he announces his presence to everybody. And he has a favorite dog. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Her. That's his girl. If you so much as even pat her bottom in a loving manner, he thinks you're hitting his dog, and he'll try to attack you and eat your face off. If he's in his cage, he has himself a fit, waves his neck around, and does a little dance trying to challenge you. That's his dog. That's his girl. He loves her with all his heart. I understand because I do too. But the little dogs, he hates the little dogs. And I wouldn't put Theodore on anybody else in my family. I just won't. So he lives in my bedroom. This is my bedroom. It is a mess. It is crazy. But he lives in my bedroom with me because there's no need to put him out there with anybody else. I mean, having a chicken in the house is a big ask of your husband, your family, anybody. I know that it is difficult on my brother, it's difficult on my husband, and even though we have a cockatoo, which in my mind, it's not a whole lot different. A bird is a bird, poop is poop. They definitely think there's a difference. So, Theo bunks with me, and he crows and sings me the song of his people all day, all afternoon, all evening. He just does it in the middle of the night. He has a bedtime. He's very good about it. He's on a great schedule. He gets covered up, and I don't hear nothing from him until about 7:30 in the morning. Sometimes he lets me sleep in. I'm actually always up first. I say lets me sleep in. That's rare. But I'm always up first. Once he hears me stirring or something, he'll get to crowing. If he doesn't, then usually about 7:30, 8 o'clock, he'll crow. And he's special, and I adore him, and I'm okay with the craziness of what all it takes. It is a lot to raise a chicken like him. It is exhausting. It's intensive, labor intensive, emotionally intensive, medically intensive. For a period of time, he had to have medicated enemas. And nothing makes you confront how you feel about a chicken than constantly having to stick stuff up its butt every day. You ask yourself, do I really want this chicken? But I do, and I hatched him, and I promised him I'd take care of all my babies. So it's a commitment I made. He's not suffering. There's no need medically to put him down. So I don't. Until there is a day where I should, he'll be right here with me. So that's how Theo lives.